Hello YouTube, how is everybody? It is finally time. It's been way too long since this bike's come out and I've actually ridden it. So I am riding the R1300GS from Bahnstormer. As you can't see their logo because they have umbrellas in the way. Oh my god. I have wanted to do this for so long. Oh, cute. So this bike's been out for ages. Everybody's seen it. It's really popular already. And when it first came out, I really liked it. It's just straight off the bat, not normally that into GS's. But I liked it. I thought, oh my god, it's a GS, but it looks a little bit more sporty, a little bit fun. And I liked it. And I've been wanting to ride it for ages. It's just the stars have never really aligned. So today, I've been like depressed as hell for weeks. And so I thought I need to snap out of this. I'm going to Bahnstormers. I'm just going to let them try and sell me a GS because that will cheer me up immensely. And so they've run the numbers and I could totally afford one, but because I haven't ridden one before, it would be really stupid to just buy a 20 grand bike. And so I'm riding one. Will I buy one? Maybe. Will it cheer me up? Maybe for about 5 minutes it might cheer me up. It's probably a really stupid idea, but anyway, we're just going to give it a go because I like it. So I'm riding the GS and not the GSA because I have sat on a GSA and there's absolutely no need for that. There is no need for that whatsoever. But this just screams potential. It screams possibilities at me. This looks like a mixing bowl of everything that I like about every bike that I like, all in one big, expensive toy. Alright. Sorry, Sarah. Sarah is behind me on her GS. That was fun. That was fun. That didn't feel too dissimilar to how I would behave on any bike. I don't feel like I'm riding some massive scary things. So I did ride the 1250 GSA a while ago. I rode it in the rain. And I had an immense amount of fun on it. I felt like I was riding something big and dependable that would just plow through anything you pointed it at. It felt like nothing could stop that bike, even in the rain. Like the fact that it was raining wasn't throwing me off because I felt like the bike was just so big and strong that a bit of slippery wet floor wouldn't faze it, and it was lovely. But I did feel like I was riding something that I couldn't really control particularly well. I felt like if something flew out at me, I would not be able to react sufficiently. I felt like I was kind of at the mercy of the bike. This doesn't feel like that too bad. This feels okay. This feels smaller than it is. Obviously it has many things going on in its little computer brain, which I don't know about. I feel like bikes currently have just surpassed my capacity for knowledge, and I know that they're doing things, but I don't really know what they're doing. As far as I'm concerned, this bike has everything that I don't know that I want. There's also a semi-automatic version of this one, which I have elected not to have anything to do with. You know what I am struggling with though? The quick shifter is so clunky, oh my god. I feel like I'm being ejected every time I go up a gear. Not when I go down a gear. Going down a gear is fine. Going up a gear, big problem. Don't like that. I suppose that's just some quirky side effect of having a big boxer engine, is that the engine is independent of the bike and it has its own little brain. It does what it wants and the bike keeps up, kinda. I don't know. So apparently it has adaptive cruise control. I did listen to that part of the initiation discussion. You can put cruise control on the bike and it will adapt itself depending on what is in front of you. So if I put cruise control on and came steaming up behind a car that was going a little bit slower, it would just slow down for me. I kind of want to try that. That's like the one thing I'm really, really curious about. So we just get through these corners onto the straight bits and see what happens when we approach this, I think there's like a quarter up there that's doing its absolute best. Catch up to that one. So we just set it at 65 and see what happens. Is it already happy with the distance that it has? I have to slow down anyway because we're coming into a 50, so these cars are going to slow down. And is the bike going to slow down? Yes, it has. It is slowing down. Is it going to get closer to these cars, or is it going to sit at this exact distance? Oh my god. Oh my god. Is it going to speed up? Yeah, it is! Oh my god, look at this going faster! This is the laziest thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. The bike is just doing it for me. What? This is crazy. I could just go to sleep now. That's why I don't like these things. I don't like the robots in the bike's brain. We're going to learn to trust them, and then one day, I don't know, they're going to develop independent thought and they're just going to cause so many road traffic accidents or something. Humanity is at the mercy of robots at the moment. Like, I didn't ask for this, but I did 10 minutes ago. Now I'm getting it back again. Yay! Okay, we're actually speeding, so we're just gonna stop that. It works. That was fun. I am enjoying how light this thing feels to corner. I know these are not quick corners, but it feels very intuitive. I'm able to hold these lines as precisely as I want. The bike doesn't feel lumpy at all. This is great. Guys, no wonder this bike's so fucking expensive. Jesus Christ. I have an electronic windshield. Look, it's going up. Now it's going down. With a touch of a button. I think this bike might heal me. I think this is the answer to all of my problems right now. I wonder if it's got a tracker in it. I wonder if I can just take it home and never ever speak to Bahnstormer again. Ah, Liz, did you enjoy that GS? What GS? What are you talking about? The absolute precision of the handling of this. This is great. I'm going over bumpy bits of road and I'm still able to hold the line that I want to hold. I don't feel like there's consequences to my action. I think the bike's just doing what I want it to do and it's wonderful. I'm legitimately just turning over the finance deals in my head right now. Oh dear. Make it stop, make it stop. This is an emotional reaction. Normally I'm fine. Normally I don't fall for shit like this. I've had a bad few weeks and this is what's happened. Last week I was absolutely dead set on buying a horse. I was gonna do it. I was gonna buy a horse. I was gonna buy a horse and a stables and all of that, and I was just gonna change up who I am entirely so that I can become R1Liz. And then that wore off. What I actually probably need is a hug and therapy, but yeah. That's really far forward. Sorry, bike. You turn off? No? Off. Okay. Yep. You? Maybe? Do you have to press a button? What did you do? I was pressing that.
Oh. Maybe you couldn't get a signal through the plastic box.
Maybe. Yeah. Let's go with that. Thank you. Oh god. Who the fuck is beeping? Sarah's up front. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. I know one road here, and it's the road that we just did. Didn't like that. It has little arrows telling you that it wants you to go up a gear. I both love and hate that at the same time. My car does that. Oh my god, it wants me to be in sixth already. No way. Okay, so tell me if it wants to go down. Do we like this? No, surely not. Guys, this is exactly what I needed to cheer myself up. I haven't spent 20 grand yet, but I feel a lot better. I'm wondering if this bike has a personality. You know, the one thing that people say about GS's is that they're kind of soulless. I mean, already I can tell that this bike is going to be like a really, really good tool. It's fantastic to ride. It's doing everything I could want it to do. And I'm really enjoying this experience. Do I feel like it's got a personality? Do I feel like I could develop like an emotional relationship with this bike? Oh my god, I fucked that up so bad. Does this bike have a soul? Maybe. I don't know. How do you tell if a bike has a soul or not? I mean, it hasn't got two headlights, so it doesn't look like it's got cute little bug eyes. I kind of don't mind the cross-shaped headlights on these, but it definitely doesn't have like a cute little face. But then Spy doesn't have a cute little face either. He's just got a round headlight and he has a soul. So that's not the defining characteristic of a bike having or not having a personality or a soul. I think the personality of this bike is that it's like the granddad that you go and see when you really need advice. This bike would fix your car for you if it could. This bike would give you good, solid financial advice. So I think this bike does have a personality. It just doesn't have the usual kind of personality that people are talking about when they talk about their bikes like that. I don't know if this bike would ever surprise me, and I think that's probably okay. You know, I have an S1000RR that sometimes I don't want to ride because every single time I take it out, it's just drama. In some way, shape or form, that bike is just a pain in the ass, and I love it so much because of that and for all of its quirks. I do adore it. But I think that this bike, it has a soul. It's kind. It has a kind soul. It's definitely not soulless. I feel safe on the bike. And that's important too. Oh boy. Oh my god, he is in the hedge. Thank you! Oh, there's another one. I think we handled that pretty well. Oh my god, Sarah cannot reach the floor on that bike. Like, there's maybe 2 centimeters in it. If there was two centimeters more on her seat, she would not be getting her foot on the ground. This is actually alright. I can reach the floor on both sides. I'm not flat-footed at all, but I am comfortable with the situation. And with the adaptive seat height, I could bring it up a little bit, and then I could look like I was struggling. But I don't need to. Apparently, if you're riding, it actually comes up, and then when you stop, it goes back down again. And I asked, like, if you stopped really, really quickly, would it come down in time for you to put your feet down? Apparently, yeah, it does it quite quickly, even though you wouldn't feel it doing it. So, I don't know. I don't want to think about that sort of thing, because I feel like it's something that I wouldn't necessarily trust, but if it's doing it, it's doing it. Happy days. I'll put my feet down right now. Yeah, I can't actually feel the floor, so it's definitely working. I feel like this is just one of those things though, like this is one thing I'm trying not to think about, is that if any of these fancy electronic features broke, how screwed would I be? The answer is I would be pretty screwed. And I definitely couldn't fix it on my own, so just don't think about it. Oh, it's our first false neutral of the day. Well done. That was really annoying. Why did you do that? I know the warranty with BMW is absolutely incredible, and it has definitely saved my ass by several £1000s. Like, quite a lot of money has been saved because I have this warranty. But also, if I'm like out in the sticks in the middle of nowhere, 2,000 miles from home, you just gotta hope that it doesn't break, don't you? Although the good thing about GS is everyone has one, so I don't think you'd be hard pressed to find someone that can fix it if you really needed to. I met a guy on a ferry once, and he had a GS, and he had issues with the electronics, so he carried around like a little it was some kind of little kit that you plugged into the bike, and if you had an electronic problem, you could just plug it into the bike and it would like hard reset all of the settings so that your problem would go away. So there's definitely ways around it. So that would give you hope. Oh my goodness. So Sarah has confirmed that the clunky quick shifting in first, second and third is really, really horrible, but after third it's okay. So maybe that's just the GS wide thing. Doing it properly without the quick shifter is fine. Oh my god, you guys, I like it. I like it. Okay, sorry to have ended that ride abruptly. I was just having so much fun that I forgot that we were heading straight back here. Just have one last quick look. There's not really any point in showing you guys the bike because they're everywhere at the moment, and I'm sure you've seen them and you know what they look like. This is what they look like. It just looks like if every bike had a baby, and produced something perfect. What do you guys think? Should I get one? Do you think it would solve all my problems? Do you think a 20 grand purchase is what I need right now? Maybe. At least it's given me something new to fixate on. So let me know what you think. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch up with you soon. Goodbye.